In the memory of the world, there exists a perfect story of a perfect place, the Great Library of Alexandria, a beacon holding all human knowledge, a universe of thought collected on 500,000 scrolls, each one a star in a galaxy of genius. The story tells of a single catastrophic fire that extinguished this light, plunging the world into 1,000 years of darkness. It is a simple, powerful, and comforting story, and it is almost entirely a lie. The library's death was not a swift murder. It was a long, slow sickness, a story of 1,000 cuts. To understand the truth of how it died, we must first witness the miracle of how it lived. It began with the vision of a king, Ptolemy I, who sought to build an empire not of land, but of the mind. His goal was impossible: to gather a copy of every scroll on earth, uniting all human thought in one location. By law, any book entering the harbor was seized, copied by scribes, with the original kept for the collection. This engine of knowledge produced miracles. The librarian Eratosthenes measured the circumference of the entire earth using only shadows and reason. Euclid codified the language of geometry. Hero of Alexandria designed the world's first steam engine. It was a true golden age. The once empty shelves overflowed with light, but no golden age lasts forever. The cuts began. The first cut, 48 BCE, Julius Caesar, warring in the harbor, burns warehouses on the docks. Thousands of scrolls turned to ash. A wound, but not a fatal one. The second cut, economic decline. Under disinterested Roman rule, the funding that was the library's lifeblood dried up. The great light began to dim. The third cut, intellectual purges. Emperors suspicious of the Alexandrian elite expelled its scholars, silencing the very minds that powered the institution. The fourth cut, rising intolerance. A new, zealous certainty saw the ancient wisdom not as knowledge to be preserved, but as heresy to be destroyed. This culminated in 391 CE, when a mob destroyed the Serapeum, the library's magnificent daughter temple, tearing and burning what remained of the great collection. The library was dead, not by a single fire, but by 1,000 cuts over 400 years. A slow, agonizing bleed. But an idea is harder to kill than a building. In the darkness, a single echo of the great light survived. It migrated, finding a new home in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, where its knowledge was translated and reborn in Arabic. From there, it traveled again, sparking the fire of the Renaissance in Europe, reawakening a continent. This chain of transmission accelerated through the printing press, the Enlightenment, and into the modern age. The ancient dream of a universal library was reborn, not in stone, but in light and electricity. The Library of Alexandria was never a single place. It was an idea, and an idea can never truly be destroyed. The great dream was not lost, it was reborn. In fiber, light, and silicon. It lives now in the device in your hands, in the questions you ask of it. Because the need to know, to understand, to connect, is not written on papyrus, but in the human heart. And that is one archive that can never burn.